Alright. Hi guys, you know the deal. You know the deal. We're playing the September 1999. Right now I have a cold, as you guys can tell. But it's fine. Because we're going to do this, and then I'm going to immediately pass out, because I took some medicine before this, and we're going to play this until I just can't anymore. Oh no, my pointer. Funny enough, I was 4 years old when this game, supposedly the date on it, happened. Ah, we build. Excuse me, Jesus. Can't leave the house. It's all bolted shut. I feel like... Am I getting taller? I don't... Can't go outside. Can't see what's outside. Absolutely nothing out here for me. That's a lot of alcohol. Oh. Oh. I'm in a different room. I'm in the hallway instead. Oh, man. Well, who knocking on what door? There's like 3 around me, gang, and I'm a little sick, so I can't tell. My head is just full of mucus and cold. Knocking was coming from my bedroom, that'd be freaky as fuck. More cans. Light flicker. Birds. A lot of birds. Police. The windows are boarded up. There's policemen. Oh shoot, it looks like someone tried kicking the door open at one point. Bible. Like, is someone... Oh! Well, this would probably be the reason why the police are here. Yeah. About that. So, I guess the knocking I heard from earlier that I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Okay. Somehow, the police left, even though there was a body, and now everything's all bloody, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, good God. What? Oh, okay. 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 So you... oh, man. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Is this the POV as the... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I don't want to be chopped to bits. Hold on. Listen, I know I found that other guy, but come on, don't do that. Maybe am I hearing the second person that I'm stuck in here with getting chopped to bits? And then it just ends. And then it's just gone. I guess I was the one that was chopped to bits. Wow. Okay. I guess we'll do this other game called Session 7. Yes. Since that was only like a 6-minute video, and oh my god. That was something. That was definitely something. Hold on. I gotta wait for my game capture to be able to... There we are. Maybe? Okay. There we go. Alright. I might get pulled on the peak. Let's see. What was life for you there, Ryan? How did things go? Oh, flashbanged. Do you have to ask? It was horrible. What? It wasn't life, it wasn't living. What the frick fragment jacket? And what's the worst part about it, would you say? Hello? Cynthia. Not knowing, definitely. What is... Not knowing what was going to happen next, or who was going to be waiting for me, not knowing what would happen to me or my family. What? Man just walked into a therapy appointment and... Hello? Help me. Wonder how I was going to get out of there if I ever was living in a constant state of fear. That by far was the worst part of it. Why did it do that? I need to fit the screen. There we go. Insane. How the heck did this happen? I don't... We need a bandage. I think we have a missing cabinet down here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a point and click kind of thing. In my hand. Oh. 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 Yeah, I know your hand is losing blood. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay. No, I didn't want to walk. I want to use. Alright, that should be enough. Okay. Locked. Hello, is somebody there? Most likely not. Or if it is, it was the person that put you down there. Gotta find a way out of here. Okay. I can't. Man is literally doing absolutely nothing. Am I being stupid, or is it just? I don't think I'm being stupid. So I mean, like, not interact with anything. Just trying to. Okay. Okay. Shouldn't be locked. Okay. Maybe I'm just a little too cold-ridden. Maybe I'm just a little too cold-ridden. Ah. Yeah, 'cause maybe something needs to be. Okay, it has another walk too. Okay. You can't get to the burglar bar. You think we got these things to keep people out, not in. You first realized you're trapped. What did you do? Okay. Okay. Stay calm. I stay calm. I wasn't just going to give up. I did my best to figure out what was going on. I just wasn't going to sit down and take it. Such enough, my family's in danger somewhere else. I looked everywhere for clues, anything I could find that might help me fix the mess I got myself into. I guess I started with figuring out how I got in there in the first place. Well, why don't we start there? Well, that implies I had any idea at all. Okay, so we're in here. Okay. So now that I've set... Okay. We hardly ever use this pretty fun freaking neighbor's dog out with it though. Good memories. That's kind of a dick move. Thea took control of the cabin compartment for our arts and crafts supplies a while ago. So all sorts of glitter glues, paint, and whatnot. Doesn't look to touch any bit wild though. Since they used to be really into making scrapbooks for every year when London was growing up, I guess I haven't really noticed she wasn't doing it anymore. Can't quite bring myself to look through them right now. Locked. Okay. Can't use it because it's locked. Never when this will come in handy. Let's look at the crates. Man, movie makes such a mess. If I use crowbar, great. Damn it! It broke in two parts. I can't believe what just happened. Dang it. That wasn't... The case mostly made up of mine and these old college textbooks. Oh, what I meant was pick up the blanket. Oh, picnic blanket. Wow, I didn't know we kept it. Since I spent so much time on that together, especially before Landon was born. And it looks like it also revealed a flashlight. Oh, is there anything else that I can grab here? A card box without any inscription. I wonder if I put it here and what's inside. It's box for stuff I'm not sure about throwing out yet. There are numerous guarantee cards in the upper part. Do you carry the whole box around? Okay. My old engineering textbook, I keep them for sentimental reasons. Don't need that. A notebook? What's a notebook? A notebook from university. First page reads, first time that the piece is fit by watching them fall away. Mildewed and sweltered, strangled by a coveting. Interesting. So it used to be in poetry. Utterly useless. Oh shit. Carry that around. Oh, I can't just... Cynthia stores so many materials in this box. Here's some bite marks. We have a rat problem. Yeah, by the looks of it. And your bag of hazelnut slime. Looks like animals chewing on it. sorts of different colored photos, full decors for new house, old tax file, various papers for land. I didn't realize how much Cynthia was hanging her own miles away at work. Absentee husband, all forgot for Cynthia Landon and me. Those were good times. Cynthia's work desk. The bulletin board is covering reminders for meetings with the realtor, the bank, and Landon's teacher, as well as the appetite shopping list of Cynthia's. Landon drew something the corner was too faded to make out what he's supposed to be. Oh, guitar case. Guitar string package dropped out. Okay. Okay. Weird, is this one of Landon's school pictures? What's it doing down here? Might as well keep it with me. Maybe it's good luck. And we're gonna also pick up. No song will be locked down here. Let's open the doors. Locked. God. Let's see, is this one locked? Empty instead. So that one has something important in it because it's locked. Alright. Portrait of my son Lennon from when he was 6 years old. He looks happy. Hey, there's a small key glued to the back of this. I wonder if it's a small key. No. Use small key with the drawer. This key works. The drawer is unlocked! This key works. The drawer is unlocked now. Hey! I was right. There's an envelope and a battery in the drawer. Okay. The envelope is from Landon's old school. Let's see. Hangover School Headmaster's Office, January the 13th, 2017. Dear Mrs. Smith, I'm writing to inform you of an incident which Landon was involved today at school. Around 10:45 this morning, he was brought to my office by another teacher who approached him after class by a very distressed female student. The student claims to have been cornered by Landon in the girls' lavatory before school this morning. He told me he was just trying to ask her to form on which the female student corroborated, but she also claims that he would not let her leave the washroom until she accepted the invitation. She claims that she told him she'd go with him because she feared for her safety. Man! What? Why? Can't... I understand you might like the person, but can you just please treat him normally? That's not cool. Excuse me. As such, I hope you can understand we have permanently barred Landon from attending the formal entirely, regardless of his intentions. He made the student feel unsafe, and as a precaution, cannot be allowed to attend the dance. He's probably pissed off about that. I swear to God, if it was Landon that threw us in the basement, I'm gonna be mad. I must also inform you that this is not the first complaint of this nature I've received about your son. I'm regularly told by others that he's reclusive, antisocial, and tends to make others uncomfortable with his presence and strange behavior. Man, I implore you, if you're not already, to seek help for your son. We offer a school affiliated counseling practice on campus. Believe Landon may benefit more from qualified psychiatrists. His behavior continues to worsen, and fear we'll have to consider expulsion, probably. Why was he being a creep? What's this about? I knew he was having problems in his old school, but this... I thought we changed schools because he was getting bullied. Why would Cynthia keep this letter a secret from me? Let's talk about something less painful for a while. Hey, no, let's go back. What? Sounds good to me. Fuck. Man. Good to hear. How have things been with your wife since all of this? So she's alive. I thought you said we should talk about something less painful. I'm pretty sure something happened with the son, and he ended up fucking with both the mom and the dad, and Cynthia and I have been on particularly good ground since this. It's hard to reestablish trust in somebody that constantly seems like they're holding something back. You do think that she'll still hold something back from you even now? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I just think this is going to take time. It's true. I really do want to trust her again. It's just not easy. Alright, that's fair, but tell me this, Ryan. Do you still love her? Honestly, I want to pick this question because can I really somebody I don't even fully trust? It's like I'm torn between she's my wife, of course I do, because you know you got married for a reason. You obviously sat there and were in love with them, but breaking trust, especially if it's something serious, like I would probably still love them, but I don't feel like I could ever trust them again. I'm gonna go with the first one. Can I really love somebody I don't even fully trust? I want to love her, of course I do, but how can I when too busy analyzing everything she does? Everything she says to me, every time she leaves the house for groceries or whatever, I have to try and figure out if she's being honest with me or not. It's maddening. Have you tried talking to her about this? No, of course not yet, but I swear to God it's driving me insane. Just last week she said she was going out to the gym. It's been years since she last went to the gym. I thought I could let her go, but I couldn't. So you didn't let her go? Oh no, I let her go. She walked out of the house, got in the car, and drove off down the street before... Before what? Well, I'm not proud of it, but I followed her. I slid clear back so she wouldn't recognize me, and I followed her all the way to where she was going. And? She went straight to the gym. But you still don't trust her. No, I think this is a rare instance of honesty for her. And who knows, maybe she even knew I was following her after all. You don't think things will ever be the same now? No, because that can change if the person, honest to God, wants to sit there and show that they honestly want to change. I feel like that could. Like, if you keep building towards that trust again. Maybe. I know there was a point where Cynthia, well, we were really happy. She was my best friend, and I would trust her with my life. We did everything together. Sometimes to think back on that. We had one day not long before Landon was born, when we were supposed to be out getting some decorations for our baby shower. But we just got so tired of all the family and the friends, and it was such a nice sunny day outside. We ended up just pulling off the highway at this lake, just me and her lying in the grass for hours on our picnic blanket, just soaking up the sun together until it went down. Oh, that's nice. That's really sweet. That's nice. It was beautiful. I miss that. And you think you could get that back one day? I don't know. I really hope so. Man. With battery. Sufficiently. Okay. Alright. Gathered quite a lot of items, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know what to do with any of them. Hold on. Oh. So I need to... So lands all comic books. Nothing here about comic books. They're pretty torn up. Can't open that. Okay. Also in the box are some old junk prescriptions for me. What were they about? So old Xanax prescription was issued for me some years ago. Okay. Okay. I think we both benefit from learning a little bit more about yourself. There's like 2 other things I think I need to get out of there. Like what? Well, what do you do for work? I'm a mechanical engineer. And you like your work? Can't complain. Usually work race for me is just like, I'm there, I'm doing it, whatever. That's good. Liking what you do is important. Oh, fuck. I think he said, how can you handle change based on these? Yes, don't have... Yes, I had a good where I was. No, it doesn't matter to me if I'm with... I wish I could go back and look at what he said, but I don't have the ability, so I'm going to go with the middle one. Yes, I had a good where I was. That's unfortunate, but I wonder if you can't make something better for yourself where you are now. Anyways, work is the only thing that makes up a man. What would you say you do for fun? Oh, I don't know. I play the guitar. And do you find that playing helps you when you're agitated? Do you have to call it that? I'm sorry, is there something else before I call your episodes? Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Besides, I haven't had a problem like that in a long time. Is that true? You're taking your medication regularly? Don't you believe me? Okay, it says I need a... I wanna... So Xanax... So... Xanax is actually... Isn't it for depression? Not anger? I could be wrong. Even more guarantee cards and a battery. Okay, so... One more. Maybe 2. What's that at the bottom? A therapy session log? They must have been keeping them. According to the data... Oh, according to the date, this therapy session happened some months ago. It reads... Dr. Johnson, when you first realized you were trapped, what did you do? Hey! Hold on. This stay calm was... I wasn't just going to give up. This is... Mr. Smith, I did my best to figure out what was going on. I wasn't going to sit down and take it. Especially now my family is in danger somewhere else. What? This is the therapy session we keep having a flashback to. It stops there. The other pages seem to be missing. Luckily I could remember it anyway. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Isn't that the therapy session that we're having right now currently? Like, what is going on with that? Hey? This long-range RFID antenna must be Landon's. And then we open jump package. And I bet we use control. No power. Yeah, I'm with remote control. Use battery with remote control. just guessing that that's what the batteries were for, because usually those things require two AA batteries. Okay, and then use this. Oh. Okay. Move mouse to rotate the line. Color screen left click, from right click to abort. No, what I want to use is the drone. Wait. Drone on the white box. Oh, use drone with RF. Fly to that. Okay. Okay. Then where holy. Okay. So he needs another one. Oh. There we go. That's what I need to do. Whoa, okay. I had to figure that one out. I can only just reach it. Okay. Then we got a second one. And then okay. Okay. So somewhere there. I think they had it that direction. Okay. So this is coming. There's one panel near the workbench. Soon after you see. Okay. No, not the workbench. Can't move it with bare hands. Ah. Use. How can I repair it, though? My old tools, hang on, one of them is missing. Do not to let us bring back anything in barrels. Okay. If all you have is hammer, everything looks like an nail. No. I put scrap in a small gap between the planks. And then we use the hammer with the screwdriver. There we go. Where's a horrible smell coming from? Oh, we're gonna use a flashlight, aren't we? We got a wooden box. This one box is hidden underneath the plate, and RFD tag is glued to the bottom. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what's in here. Ew. Oh god, it's a kind of animal skeleton. It's all rotten. And those are as antidepressants. They have not yet been opened. An expendable baton. What the hell would he do with a baton? Now, right, I know we've been avoiding this subject for a while, but... I know, we should talk about him. We should. His son. I knew it. I'm glad you think so too. We can't start simple. How have things been since the diagnosis? I don't know. Odd, I guess. I just don't know if I believe it. His antisocial behavior certainly could be a sign. He told me he has lots of trouble making friends. Yeah, he does. At least I think he does. He never brings anybody home anyways. Do you think he'll ever get any better about that? It's possible. Perhaps the antidepressants will help with that as well. Many depressed people feel that socializing just isn't worth it, whether they're on the spectrum or not. Hey! You have to know that. That's true. I don't know. I just can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something big about his behavior. And it's not that I don't trust, well, your people, but if his own father doesn't know him, how can a psychiatrist? You may be right, Ryan, but for the time being, that diagnosis should be a good thing. Also, they're mixing up psychiatrists and therapists. It's your first step to getting Landon help, don't you think so? This is a therapy session. And this is a therapist. The psychiatrist is the one that prescribes you the stuff. Of course, I just want what's best for my son. I really don't think he's sick, not like that. I think I'm afraid of him. I mean, the kid sat there and put me in his... Of course, I just want what's best for my son. Why is there messed up music now playing? I always want what's best for Landon. Not 100% convinced that's changing schools, pumping him with pills and starting all over, but that's what his mother and his psychiatrist are saying. I guess that's for the best. It's good that you have his best interests at heart. I know that as a parent with mental illness, it can be difficult to handle when your child is also diagnosed. It's hard not to feel guilty, like maybe I've done something differently. Mental illness, like any other chronic disease, you can't have done anything to prevent it. Okay, maybe I've been around more often, or spent more time with him. I'm always off at work, and his mother isn't the most accessible of people. Maybe if I'd been there, he wouldn't be having such a rough time. Maybe, but that doesn't mean you've lost everything, right? You can still make time for him now. But if it's too late, he's so attached to his mother now, he barely speaks to me. I've tried reaching out to him a few times, but he always goes off and hides in his room to play on his computer or whatever it is he does up there. He isn't interested in bonding. Teenagers are difficult, mentally ill or not. You've got to try, Ryan, for your family. You know how important it is. He wouldn't even tell me what those bullies were doing to him at school, or who they were. He just said he needed to get away from them. I still don't know why he did what he did to the bullies. He has like to purposely hurt someone the way he did that one kid. The kid had to have done something pretty awful to him. How bad were his injuries exactly? He's just getting out of the hospital today. They thought he might have needed plastic surgery for his face. I'm sorry to say, and Linda still hasn't said a thing, just like I had it coming. He didn't even seem sorry about it. Okay, right there, that your kid has problems. Well, it's difficult to talk about the people that have hurt us, especially for a teenager. Listen, I don't care. You don't maul someone like that. You just don't do that. What the? If you really want to connect, you just need to try harder to reach out. Maybe he'd like a trip to the movies or the park. Maybe who knows what he likes anymore. Oh, man. That's insane. Oh. Okay. This. Oh my god, okay. Oh, I gotta open it. My goodness. Honey string on the ring at the very top, okay. Okay, so I think I've skipped over the session by accidentally picking up the things. Right? I mean, this can't be. Okay. Okay, so it's looking like this one's gonna be a long-ish thing. So I want to keep this squirrel very distracted. Well, not squirrel, mouse. Okay. I just want to give it like plenty of time. Me plenty of time, basically. Alright, and then there's well smart item. Use that with... No, use it with the mouse hole. There we go. Okay. I must love nibbling off the plastic wrapping. Okay. 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 I'm starting to get a hold of it. I'm starting to learn. Thanks to the walkthrough. Actually, this could work. Learn about these locks at university, but I could pick it somehow. Got it. Okay. We'll finally know what's on the left cabinet. What's that? It's a little receipt for a new tool belt when moving in. Let's see. One hammer, check. Got it with me. Teach vent vices, check. Drilling machine, check. 3 screwdrivers, check. Got one of them with me. 4 wrenches. Wait a minute. Wrenches missing. Wrenches are missing. Oh boy. I don't know. Oh, what we're here for. Only here to help you, right? You know that. That has always been my goal with you. I guess that's true. Yes, why don't you start with what you saw when you came home? How did I end up in the basement? I saw her, Cynthia, cowering on the floor of the kitchen. Her lip was bleeding, one of her eyes was turned black on the spot. I went straight to her and asked her what happened. I thought we had a break-in. What did she say to you? At first, she wasn't making any sense. She kept saying things like, I'm alright, it wasn't his fault. I was asking her, who is he? Then I thought maybe she was cheating on me again. That she brought somebody home and they attacked her. That's not what happened. No, it's not. I asked her, who? Who did this? She kept crying and telling me to keep my voice down, and that's when you realized Hugh was in the house with you. It's the fucking sun. Oh, God, dang it, I missed it. So what did you do next? I helped Cynthia into a chair and got her some ice and told her I'd be right back. She's scared out of her mind, I think. She didn't want me to go up there. She said she has a kind of weapon. Oh, she said he had some kind of a weapon. That he threatened to kill us both with it if we bothered him. I told her he was just going to get some painkillers from our bedroom. I don't know if she believed me. Then I went upstairs. His door was slightly open. I could see him in his room before he could see me. And what was he doing? Just sitting on the edge of his bed, perfectly still, just staring at the wall. He'd never known what he'd just done to his own mother. There's something in his lap, but I couldn't quite see it. I figured that it was his weapon. I had to do something right then and there. He was putting us all in danger. Did you call the police? I would have had to leave the house to do it. I didn't want to leave Cynthia alone. I didn't know what he was going to do next. Oh boy. So what did you do? Jumped up for Brian, tried to talk to no one so we could get him help. Back to my room and started packing for Cynthia and me to get away. I tried to talk him down so that we could get him help. I couldn't just abandon him. He's my son. I thought maybe if I could just talk to him, father to son, he would listen. That we could get him the help he needed. And how did that go? Not how it should have. I know we really haven't been talking much lately, but I really thought he would care about what his own father had to say. Dang. I knocked on the door frame so that I wouldn't surprise him. The way he looked around at me, I almost felt scared. He didn't look like he regretted anything at all. He just looked empty. Empty, maybe a little annoyed that I was there. Jesus. It was like all of a sudden I realized that this person I've been looking at all his life wasn't who I thought he was. But who was he? I don't know. I just don't know. Somebody told us. He asked me what I was doing. I told him I just wanted to talk. He didn't move or say anything, so I just went ahead and sat down next to him on the bed. I swear, I could feel the irritated energy coming off of him when I did. It was cold. I asked him what happened. I asked him if he knew what the state his mother was in downstairs. Did he admit to hurting her? No, not really, but he didn't deny it either. He just said that he was sure she'd be alright. Honestly, it broke my heart. To see my son do that to his own mother and feel nothing, it was painful. I couldn't help it. I started crying. I couldn't understand what was happening. I just wanted it to be a nightmare. I wanted to wake up. I wanted Landon to snap out of it. I told him, "You can't really mean that." And the look on his face when he heard my voice breaking. I knew immediately that I wasn't safe. My cat, Aries, is crying. He pulled the wrench out from under his leg before I could do anything. A wrench, the weapon Cynthia had mentioned. The last thing I remember was him raising it over his head, and it swinging towards me. Next I knew, I woke up in the basement. And that's all you remember? It was Landon all along? I didn't want to believe it. It took me ages of wandering around in that basement to remember it for myself completely. All that time, I thought my family was in danger. I thought maybe they'd been taken away, and that's why they weren't helping me. And all that time, I'd just been abandoned. Cynthia, too. She must have left with him after he threw me in the basement. She'd always been so attached to him. He's her little boy. She obsesses over him. She was willing to move for him. She didn't care how it made me feel. We've been growing apart, and then to have our baby do something like that, running off with him only made sense to her. She probably wanted to protect him. Are you alright? It's just sickening. How about we take a short break? You can catch your breath. Getting some tea. Oh boy. I'm back in that basement again. Tea. Oh man, though. That's crazy. Wait, is there a drawer down here? This can't be opened. What do you mean? Why give it a drawer-like appearance if it can't be opened? What do you mean by that? Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna need to pick up this. Okay, and then I use... Wait, the drill here. So it's moving. I never found time to deal with them. Okay. Oh. Okay, so okay. Okay. And then now it's opening the door and we get an ending. And you walked out and through the door. I'd say we got a lot done today, Ryan. I want to thank you again for opening up to me. I've been seeing you for nearly a year at this point. It wouldn't make sense to stop now. No, especially not now. It's very important that you're talking to someone as you go through this process. Do you think I'll come out okay? Of course I do. I've seen you go through quite a lot, but I've also seen you pull through it with grace. If anything, this is the end of a very difficult chapter of your life. Things can only get better for you now. Well, it's almost the end. What about Cynthia? mean her trial? Yes, there's no telling how that'll go. I think it's likely she'll claim she was forced by her abusive son. Whether that'll be enough to convince the judge, whether that'll be enough to convince the judges of her innocence, can't say. Do you think they'll make me talk to her? I mean, even after she cheated, you felt like you could never trust her again, right? So, for your sake, I hope they don't. Yeah, and Landon, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with him. Well, it'll be some time before you allowed visitors in the mental ward. Okay, so he ended up getting put in the mental ward over this. I'd suggest just keeping him off your mind as much as possible until then. Dang. Then maybe later you can tackle that problem as it comes. That's insane. And of course, Ryan, I'm here for you. I guess so. I'll just be glad when I can put this all behind me. And you will, but I think that's the time for today, Ryan. Same time next week? Right, I'll see you next Tuesday. Sure, and Ryan? Yes, Doctor? Enjoy your freedom. Thanks, Doc. And I got the ending called Sunset Ending. There's two more. They're called Jail Cell. And then Padded Cell. Okay, looking at the other two, because it's Padded Cell and Jail Cell for the other two, I think I got the good ending. This was the best ending for this game that I could have gotten. Man. That was a good game, though. I had to do a bit of walkthrough, but like the walkthrough only gave the technical issues of what items you had to pick up in the room and didn't tell you anything about the choices. I left that entirely up to you doing that, and there was like, oh, you'll see what ending you get, because the choices aren't based on what you do in the game, it's based on what you say. And I was just like, oh man, that's really interesting. That was a little weird meta that they sat there and had. My friends were in the session 7 who make this dream reality. Player 2, none of this is possible without you. Ah, that's nice. You would like to thank my friends, continued support. Thanks to everyone involved in the session, make me part of the experience. You guys rock. Thanks to my life that I wouldn't make the possible lovely. My wife, family, and friends have contributed to making this game. You are outstanding. Aww. There's a lot of love put into this. It took up about an hour. Amanda and Christian Carver, you're supposed to be here, specific people to thank. Thanks to my wife's support and just for letting me work on session 7. Aww. Just so nice. It was a really good game. It's completely free on Steam, I'm pretty sure. You can go check it out yourself. Get the other two endings if you want. I'm going to end it here. Devoted to all point-and-click adventure fans. But session7.com. But very, very good. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you. If you want to sub to me over on my YouTube, it's at Blue Seer Boy, spelled BLUESERBOI. Go check me out over there. Appreciate any subscription that's get over there. I was really surprised because my last video got me to like 76 people. I was just like, oh my god, that's insane. I didn't even do anything. I was sick. I still am. But oh, and if you want to follow me over on my Twitch, if you're watching over on YouTube, you can go follow blue_seer, spelled BLUE_SEER. I'm over on Twitch over there, where I do live stuff. But as I said, I just upload the VODs on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day, and if you celebrate today, Happy New Year. Bye!